Hey, what's up everyone, Morey Croson here, and today we're going to be going over the hitch in comparison to not using the hitch when throwing the deep ball. I think this is going to be a super important comparison video just because there's a big difference in how the force ends up being created when you're using the hitch when you're throwing the deep ball in comparison to when you don't get to hitch at all, and how you're going to be able to move more laterally when you're not going to be using a hitch. I'll get more into that in the actual video. As always, if you like the information, go ahead and click the thumbs up down below. That really helps us out a lot. Share it if you can, and then if you have any recommendations for us going forward, go ahead and put that in the comment section below. We're constantly checking that and want to make sure we're giving you content that you're looking to see when it comes to throwing the football and being a more effective passer overall. So go ahead and hop right in the video now. So first thing here on the left, it is me throwing with a hitch, and on the right it is me without a hitch. So you can see kind of loading back into it. You get to that third step, you're able to really kind of load and sit back into that throw. When you don't get to use a hitch, you want to be able to bend that knee and really push down pretty hard into the ground, because you're going to end up really having to push and get a lot of your weight going this way. I could actually do a better job of really pushing off and getting more extension within that hip. I've started to realize, guys like Josh Allen or even like a Baker Mayfield and Russell Wilson, smaller guys, they really do a great job of creating more extension within the hip, and there's a lot of power that it really comes out of that hip when you're able to get into more of that extension position and really being able to push off and I also could feel that when it comes to sprinting, right? When it comes to getting that great hip extension when sprinting, that really helps you in generating power. And I think it really transfers over into being a more effective passer and being able to put more on the football as a quarterback. So, really making sure you're getting that extension, getting your weight moving forward this way, really more so with the hips and the bottom part of your body, and then really having the ability to keep the upper body back a little bit more ends up being super important. Where when you're hitching, you get back to that back step. And in terms of the distance of the feet, you get back to that back leg, you're gonna have a little bit of distance there, but when you end up hitching forward, they're gonna end up coming closer together for a second. You just wanna be able to step and then get back into distance. You don't wanna end up over striding because of a hitch. You wanna still be able to keep your feet in a fairly recognizable position in terms of, when you typically throw. So you can see for me, it's not like because I hitched all of a sudden my foot was way out here. I have a pretty solid base, no matter if you hitch or you don't hitch. So you don't want to end up all of a sudden having your feet closer together when you hitch or way further apart. They want to be at about the same position overall. But you can see when hitching, you're already getting your momentum going this way. So now it becomes much more relevant to be able to get quick reaction and quick rotation within the hips and the lower body to make it so now you're going to be able to create more disassociation. So, really, again, I could do a better job of being able to get my hips going out in front, keeping my front shoulder closed for a little bit longer, especially when throwing a deep ball after hitching into it, right? So really that being able to create that disassociation, create that and keep that front shoulder closed and really open up with that hip is going to be much more valuable and much more of a focus when it comes to a hitch, when in comparison to when you get onto your back leg and you don't get to hitch. Really being able to get a good push off that back leg, getting a lot of your momentum going forward, utilizing that hip is going to be important. You still want to be able to create that disassociation within your hips and your upper body. You just want to put more of a focus on getting that lateral movement going within your lower body and creating that great push off. I just did another video that I will link up above that goes in depth about the push off and how to maximize that push off. I'll go ahead and make sure that you guys can utilize that as well, because I think the combination of both is going to be super valuable for you in understanding the push off as well as understanding the hitch and no hitch when it comes to throwing that deep ball. I know a lot of you guys are looking to be able to throw the ball further, so wanted to be able to add this to your repertoire of understanding what to do in order to really perfect your mechanics to get that much better. I've been getting a lot of emails lately about people that have been watching these videos for a while now and has been able to learn a lot, and that's really I'm thankful that you guys have been watching this channel. And as always, subscribe down below if you haven't already, and would be happy to hear from you. Comment, email, whatever, message me on any of my social platforms. Would love to be able to help. Would love to be able to connect. I want to make sure to really add as much value to your individual life as I possibly can. So as always, thanks for watching these videos. If you want to get a breakdown or reach out to me, anything like that, you can check some of our social channels down below. We have a 7-day free program. We have a bunch of different free ebooks as well. So as always, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.